Hey y'all. I just want to say, first of all, give an honor to God who's the head of my life. He's awesome. He's amazing. Secondly, I want to say thank y'all so much for the love and support that was shown to me in my first video. I had no idea that would affect that many people, and all the honor, all the glory goes to Him, for sure, for sure. Nothing of me and on my own did I do. So I'm just grateful. But with love and kindness have I drawn thee, and the love and support was amazing. And so I'm still pressing forward. What I want to talk about real briefly today is I want to get on the subject of the devil. And of course, to encourage you yet again. We all have, in my opinion, all access pass to heaven. Each one of us have a ticket to heaven. Admit one, right? And the devil is mad, okay, because his ticket's been revoked. Think about it. The devil was an angel in God's choir, and he got kicked out to where? To eternal hell. And I would be upset. I would be pretty mad if I was the devil. So I understand in a sense why he's doing what he's doing, because think about it. What's worse is you never getting to see heaven, or you getting to see heaven and get kicked out of heaven and just to live in hell. Like, that would suck. So, but we all have an admit one ticket here. And with this ticket, is peace, is joy, is just so much love, happiness. It's just an all access pass to heaven, to a good life. And we all have one. When I was younger, obviously, I knew I had this ticket, and but I really didn't use it because I didn't know anything about it. I knew what I think my grandmother knew about God, and I think I had my own conclusions, but I didn't really know Him like I should have. But now I know Him, and I know I got my ticket, and I know this ticket is mine, and the only person who can take this ticket from me and stamp it void is God. No one else. No circumstances, no situations. God is the only one that can take this from me. But He's given it to me for a reason, for a purpose. So for instance, the devil's job is ultimately to do what? Get you off your game, to discourage you, tell you can't when you can. The devil's job is to get the people. He's not worried about the people that he already has. So, if you're already serving him, then he's not worried about you. But he's worried about the people who are straddling the fence, who don't quite know. I don't know. Maybe I want to know Jesus, but I don't really know how to get to him. And you still want to hold on to the things of the world. For me, it's turn back for what? Turn back for what? An attitude that I had that, hurt so many people in the past. And real quickly, I want to say I'm sorry to anyone that I might have offended or hurt in the past, because I wasn't living right, because I wasn't where I needed to be in life. I didn't have God, I didn't have Christ in my life. So I was just a wreck. So if I hurt you, I'm so sorry, but I was just going through a lot of stuff back in the day, and I had no clue. But his job is to get those people who don't know, who don't have a clue, or who just really don't know yet, or they're kind of wishy-washy, they're lukewarm, either hot or cold, but they're lukewarm. And then his other job is to get the saints, the ones that's got it sewed up, the ones that know that, devil can't steal my joy. Like, and his job is to weaken us and weaken our faith and spiritually break us down every single day. Until there's nothing left. But the answer is Christ, God. So for instance, say we have something, we'll say week 1, beginning of your week, all of a sudden the devil comes in, and you wake up one morning, you have a flat tire, or you have a fender bender, and it wasn't even your fault. The devil will take your ticket, and you're thinking, man, this wasn't even my fault. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, today was going so great, but, it's the beginning of your morning. So he does your ticket like this. Guess what, devil? Still got my ticket. At the end of the week, say your boss is getting on to you, coworkers are driving you crazy. I mean, they're boss is getting on to you about your stats, so you need to get your stats up, or your commission's low, you need to get your commission up. Or for instance, like I said, coworkers are just, just petty, and the devil takes your ticket again, right? That's cute. But guess what, devil? I still got my ticket. Next week, the beginning of next week starts. All of a sudden, because you got into it with your boss or co-workers, whatever, all of a sudden your hours get cut. And so your bills, your bills start rising, and now the devil done got you again. So all of a sudden, you got all these bills, you don't have enough hours. I mean, it's just crazy. And all of a sudden, now you got a tear on your ticket. That's crazy. That's okay, devil. I got something to fix that for you real quick. Let me get this here. Guess what? I still got my ticket. You can't take my ticket. Now, at the end of the week, you have a family member that goes to the hospital. Devil think he's slick, don't he? Because that's where you hit home when you start getting into family, right? So again, your family's in the hospital. All of a sudden, they're not doing too good. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You've already been through, a little fender bender. You got into it with your boss. And he gets your ticket. And he didn't tell my ticket up. Lord have mercy. Ticket shredded. But you know what? Got something to fix that. Let me get this here. So I guess you guys can figure out what I'm trying to say in this video, right? No matter how your ticket is, what your ticket look like, no matter what goes on in your life. Look, I done stapled it up, I done taped it up. It's still my ticket. It's not going to be void. Devil can't have my ticket. And even if I have the ticket and it's just this left, it's still my ticket. It is still my ticket, nobody else's. So, and if you think of it, like, I think all of us was once upon a time like this raggedy looking ticket. And what happened was God, when you give it up, you have to give it up to live. Like, you just have to give it up to live. And so we all look like this raggedy ticket. And then God was just like, you know what? Let me fix this for you. Let me fix this for you. Boom. And he created you a whole new ticket. And now you just shining. So, don't let the devil steal your joy. Don't let him have your ticket. It's yours. God is amazing. Y'all, it is what it is. He's just something else. So, hold on to your ticket. This is yours. You got access. So let your light shine before men. For sure. Don't be a statistic, and just keep the faith, for sure. So anyways, one love. I love you guys all. I'm going to be signing off. Triple S Swag. Save with amazing grace.